What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aaron Wilds Out TV coming to you guys with another video. Baby, we are here to recap Bad Boys Dominican Republic. You feel me? First of all, if y'all don't know, I already uploaded Baddies Gone Wild Dominican Republic. I need y'all to check that out, okay? I need y'all to check that out and like the video and share it and hype it. And also hype up this one and like this one too. Feel me? And share it too. Come on, y'all. Give me an algorithm, okay? Period. But anyway, when I tell you I am loving both the Bad Boys and the Baddies Gone Wild. 10 for 10. 10 for 10. But we're here talking about Bad Boys DR. Listen, let's get into it. Without further ado, okay? Let's get into the paint. Y'all know Jayda is still my fave. It's still my fave. I love Jayda. But I was a little scared for my girl Jayda. Because he's getting the bully edit. And it's giving off bully tease. When I tell you Jayda was on that this episode, Jada's been on that since previous episode, the first premiere. It leaves off where it left off last episode, where Noel is crying about his grandfather. You know, his grandfather is sick. He's like, I want to be home. Da 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 da. And baby Jayda overheard him in the confessional talk about his grandpa, and basically was like, well, you can go home. There's a lot of more people that auditioned, that wants the spot, that wants to be here. You can go and be with your grandpa. If you crying, baby, when I tell you, Noel was on that immediately, stood up and danked. I don't know if the hit connected. I don't know if his hit connected, but all I know, it was no talking. He was like, I am literally pouring out my feelings, and you literally happen to come bother me. I understand, Noel. And I'm literally on, when I tell you, Noel got my respect this episode, because I'm saying here, like, I just know he's giving scary to me. Noel gives scary from the first beginning. From the rip, Noel gave scary to me. Like, he can't thump, he can't diss, he's very scary. And he is, but he will thump. He will get in the paint. But he's a scary fighter. He's a very scary fighter. But I will say he did get in the paint. He wasn't ducking rack. I mean, he did duck one rack. He did duck one rack, which I felt like we're going to get there. But Noel, this episode gained my respect, because when I tell you, he went head to head with Jayda multiple times. Multiple times. And he held his own with Jayda, knowing damn well Jayda is a better fighter than him. He was doing his big one. He was doing his big one. I will say, he was doing his big one. They ran many fades, inside, outside. It was hilarious, because I can tell that Jayda wanted his head on a stick. And the fact that he couldn't, like, and this also kind of pissed me off, because the security would not let them fight. They were constantly in the middle. Like, I understand these are boys, these are men, these are men. And I know it's a difference from women fighting because it's men. You know, it is what it is. Just a different story. Like, stuff can get broke, swinging. It's, a lot of testosterone. Like, but I wanted them to, like, literally have them out on the grass. Get them out on the grass so they could do whatever. But, like, let them fight. There was so many times where they kept grabbing Jayda, not like, because Jayda was constantly running up on Noel, and they would just get Jayda. Like, let him touch him. Like, it was getting on my nerves. The security got on my nerves this episode because they would just yank people back. Like, this is a show for fighting. Like, anyway, but like I said, Noel, respect, 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 respect. So Jayda's irritated. Jayda is irritated. He's sitting there. He wants his ones. He wants to get it again. I believe Shorty. I think it's Shorty, whatever his name is. The one with the braids. There's a lot of girls with the braids. But listen, Shorty, if y'all know Shorty, if you watch the show, Shorty, I think he walked past Jayda or near Jayda. Jayda was like, he's gonna run Shorty too. He was like, Shorty, I need that. I need that because you got my eye. You scratched my eye, and he needs that. When I tell you, it didn't take no time. Like, Shorty was like, oh, you do? Got you. And went for Jayda. But the thing is, Jayda has has cat reflex like a mother. When I tell you, soon as Shawty leaped on Jayda, Jayda got up and body slammed Shawty on the freaking floor. Because mind you, there's a couch. They were on the couch. So Shorty leaps. Literally, Jayda grabs him and body slams him. Because already Shorty got the advantage because he's standing. Jayda was sitting down. So already Shorty got the advantage. So as soon as he leaped, Jayda like stood up mid and just grabbed and body slammed. It was everything. It was everything. I tell you, it was everything. It was like a WWE match. And they went to tussling on the floor. I don't know if they got any licks. Maybe Shorty got some licks because I saw a kick on Jayda and punches. Listen, all I know is that these girls fought multiple times. And I'm gonna just say that. It was good. It was good. It was good. I tell you not. It was good. Shorty ain't no punk. He will run it with Jayda each and every time. But I love that the girls is not scared of Jayda. Even though they know Jayda is a scrapper, they standing in the paint with him. Shorty, not a punk. Noel, not a punk. So respect to them two because they stood up. They stood up and went at him. Like, Jayda had a lot of phase this episode. Like Noel, Shorty, who else he got into it with? And they went back to back rounds. Like, Jayda went back to back to back to back rounds with Noel, went back to back rounds with Noel, with Noel, with Shorty. And baby, when we get to Island Boy, that was a scrappy set. But anyway, that's to the end So they probably win another round. I'm not too sure. But I just know that they had to have a house meeting to, I don't know, whatever. They had to have a house meeting to kick somebody out. Landon is letting everybody know that we're having a house meeting. We have we have the votes to kick somebody out. I feel like it was between Noel and Check. Check, right? I believe it's Check. Noel and Check. I believe they had uh they had equal amount of votes of people that wanted them out or whatever, but they had the most. So they felt like Check should go home because Lynx felt that Check should go home because he's not a bad boy and because you Check literally let Lynx beat him up. So Check had to stand in the paint and get that with Lynx, which he did. He got a little, you know, little applause. Um, but he got his ass tapped. He's not a fighter. And they gave him props for that. I don't know why, but we know that Check is not a fighter. Noel. They said, I think Jayda made everybody aware that Noel said, whoever voted me out can get that. Anybody who voted me out or something to that degree said, if anybody voted me out, they need to get that with me immediately. So Jayda made everybody aware that whoever voted for Noel need to run him his ones. So Shorty was the first one to say, yeah, I'm the one who voted for you. And this is why. And they said, well, fight him. Noel looked at Shorty. Shorty looked at Noel. Well, and Shorty was like, do you want to fight? Noel was like, no. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed because I'm like, if you literally said that anybody that voted you out need to get that immediately, why are you not standing on big business? You should have got that with Shorty. He literally said, I'm the one who voted you out, and here's why. I don't need to know a why. Get this hands. Like, you feel me? Like I didn't understand. Like, what was the picking and choosing for? What was the picking and choosing? Why didn't you fight Shorty but Fort Landon? Like, I didn't get that. So I was pissed off. I was pissed off because I'm like, Noel, you should have ran that with him. But whatever. Picking and choosing, fine. So Landon also said, well, I voted for you, so you want to get that? And they got on that. They went several rounds. I felt like Noel was running, was kicking. He really wasn't, I felt like he was still tired, but he was still running them. But I think Pootie was next. Pootie was next after Landon and got that with Noel. I just felt like Noel he was too tired. He went multiple rounds with Jayda. He just got into the paint with Landon and now Pootie. So I'm like, if you can literally get into the paint with you can get into the paint with Jayda, Pootie and Landon, why didn't you get that with Shoody? What about Shorty didn't you want to get into the paint? Like, what about Shorty that you didn't want to fight him? Why was he given a no? Why was he given a pass? I didn't get that. So, they really dusted Noel. Noel didn't really want to fight. he felt more, just leave him alone. But anyway, um in the meeting they was talking about how there's two people that are not there. I think Corey and the quote unquote straight boy in the cast. I forgot his name. I think his name is um it's a light skinned boy with the locks. I forgot his name. I think his name is Corey Coat. I don't know. It's another C word. I don't know. But anyway, he's not really doing nothing to me. He's not really doing it. They need to get him out. But anyway, both of them both of them is on injured reserve. They at the hospital. Something is going on with them. I really want to know what what's going on with the dude with the locks, because he said that he's gonna it was something like private and he didn't want to share it with the guys. Like, do he have something like do we have something like internally with him? Like, I don't know what that it was kind of mysterious. Like, I didn't know. We know that Corey, fingers messed up, da da da. Okay, cool. At this time they're still, doing house meetings or whatever. I think Corey enters and the dude with the locks enters and Lynx sees Corey with a cast and is immediately upset because he really wanted to get him. But he sees that Corey has a cast and he is flabbergasted, upset, and mad. And he wasn't going to give him that. He really made Lynx lose it. When I tell you Lynx is funny, he is on like I really like and you know what? I even said in my last video, and if y'all not following me on TikTok, I post over there as well. I do recaps over there as well. Um, the fact that I said that Lynx acts like he did a line of narcotics before filming, like every time, like he wakes up and does his little his extracurricular activities, because this man is so man, like he is everywhere. He has too much energy. He is on all of the narcotics. Like this boy is on like he's on acid, snow. He's on everything. He's on pills, girl. Like, I'm gonna need Lynx to calm down. Calm down. But he was pissed, but Corey was still talking his stuff. First of all, Corey, you cannot be talking mess when you have a cast on your hand. You cannot. But Lynx really wanted to get that. He said, Corey, shut up. Please, you got a cast on your hand. But Corey said as soon as he get this cast off in 21 days, he's gonna get that with Lynx. Okay, cool. So, oh wow. I think in this meeting, John and Sace, I think Jonathan brother and John the Don or whatever, John the Don or whatever, like they going back and forth. When I tell you Jonathan's brother want to get that so bad from John, John really did a number on Jonathan's brother. John really did a number on Jonathan's brother. Jonathan's brother want to get that so bad. And did y'all know that there's like rumors of Jonathan's brother is actually a homosexual? Like they're literally saying that him and Jayda is actually canoodling. Like they actually like bumping kitty cats and stuff like that. They doing a little shabam wham wham. You feel me? Um, yeah, it's girls all over the blog, child. But anyway, we're not here for that. They want to get that so bad. They going at each other. They basically was like, "Yo, I'm gonna wait till my eye heal. I'm gonna get on that. I got something for you." Jonathan feels like, "Oh, you got somebody for me?" I don't know. It's missing in translation, but if somebody said they have something for me, is it something or someone? Do you trying to get a weapon? Like, what you giving? First of all, Jonathan, brother, you really don't need a weapon for John because no shade. John cannot fight. He just a raging bull. He rather rush you and get the one up and get you on the ground so he could doop doop doop. Because no shade, John cannot fight head up. John cannot fight head up. He's big for nothing. He has to rush you. He's going head down first, trying to rush you and get you on your back and doom 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? Like John irked my nerves. Like I'm tired of John. He's good to look at. That's about it. So whatever. Um, what happened in this? What else happened? What else happened? What else happened? So nobody ends up going home, no eliminations, whatever, right? So, but they still are waiting for Island Boy to get to the house. So, because there's an issue between him and Jayda. For whatever reason, I don't know the issue, but they made it clear to us that the issue between Island Boy and Jayda is because of Adonis, of Island Boy's problem with Adonis. Adonis and Jayda are cool. So Jayda kind of went, and if I remember correctly, Jayda went up on the comments to at Island Boy, is this a fake beef or a real beef? And probably, Island Boy's like, don't question me, bitch. I don't know you. Da 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 da. Mind you, the Paris is both of their friends. Is both Island Boy and Jayda friends, right? Got it. Got it? Good. So he's between a rock and a hard place because both of his friends are going at each other, right? Cool. So basically, like I said, they're beefing over another bad boy. Cool. Whatever. So as they're waiting for Island Boy to get there, right? Okay. They're waiting. Island Boy, Island Boy comes in and he does his introduction. He is still the Island Boy that we all remember from Bobby's little show or whatever. I didn't like that show. But I'm glad that one of them over there gets to come on Bad Boys. Ain't no shade. Island Boy was really a breakout star on that show. Really was. And he's fine. Like literally, I love. He's so dramatic. He's so extra, and I love it. Island Boy does his whole spiel, and he basically comes into the house. Everybody welcomes him with hugs and stuff like that. Lynx knows him. Um, who else knows him? Check knows him. Landon knows him. The girls know him. Then he addresses Jayda and tells Pootie and Landon he was talking about y'all fighting each other and breaking up. Basically, he was letting everybody know that Jayda is a fake ass bitch. Okay? He's fake, he's phony. He wanted both of y'all to fight and break up because y'all are together. We wanted a scene. He said that he was gonna run all of y'all out. Y'all all he was gonna get on that with all of y'all. None of y'all can't beat him. Da 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 da. When I tell you, while he's saying all this, Jayda is perched, honey. Perched, don't give a good guy because he already know ain't nobody running up on him. He already know half of these girls can't really do shit with him. So he's basically feeding himself because he ran multiple fades that morning. He was just fanning himself. He was like, while you're wasting your breath, I'm just gonna fan myself, cool off until we get our fade. When I tell you it was so cunt, it was so cunt. It was just he wasn't. When I tell you, baby, ooh, I love me some Jayda. Cause Jayda did not give a fuck. Ain't nobody coming for Jayda. Ain't nobody coming for Jayda. No shade. Jayda was just that like reassuring himself that nobody in that house can really take him. He was literally self-assured that nobody could take him. He was perched because nobody was gonna say, "Oh, you said that, Jayda? Get in the pain." Cause no one said anything. No, like while Island Boy literally said that, nobody questioned Jayda. Like, you really said that, Jayda? Like, that's fucked up. Like, what would you like? Literally, I feel like Island Boy really wanted one of these boys to get with Jayda on that type of time and right then and there, but nobody did. And maybe because Island Boy don't know that Jayda actually like fought like three people already. He fought. He fought. He fought Shorty. He fought Corey. He fought. He fought Corey already. He fought Noel, Shorty, and now all is left is to fight Island Boy. So basically, Island Boy did all that for nothing because nobody said nothing to Jayda. Jayda didn't have a care in the world. He was very much unbothered and just waiting to run that with Island Boy. So when I tell you Island Boy ran headfirst over that couch to get with Jayda program, got with Jayda program. When I tell you their fight was everything. It was a kick, it was a hit, it was a tossing and a turning. I tell you this, that was a good squabble. That was a good squabble because they were equally matched. They were equally matched. At one point, I think they were socking each other, and then all of a sudden, I believe. So here's what I do not think Island Boy socked Jayda to the point where Jayda literally kind of went back and scooted back. I think he lost his balance. He lost his balance. I don't think it was due to the punch. I think he lost his balance. That's why he went back. But as y'all can see, they went at it another time, and that's when Island Boy really was like, "Oh shit, something is going wrong with my leg." So they took Island Boy out the house, and for some odd reason, he has an injured leg. So he said he needs to take care of that first and get it healed so he could come back in the house and really redeem himself. When I tell you Jayda still wanted to fight, still wanted to fight. This is where I got annoyed, super annoyed. Paris, if they are both your friends, stay out of it. When you know two of your friends have beef, it's best for you to just don't say shit. Let them duke it out. They are grown ass men. You trying to talk to Jayda. Jayda, just talk. Shut up. Paris, shut up. I honestly wanted Jayda to punch Paris. but I know that they're friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that. Jayda was like, I'm on that. I'ma punch some. I'ma punch you. Move. I get it. I get it. So Paris went to get Island Boy. Check on him, get him, whatever. So Paris talked to Island Boy. They screaming at each other, said, y'all both my friends. He's a Island Boy saying he's a Jada's a fake ass did, da 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 da. They are friends. They're really friends because they're screaming at each other. He said, sit down, they sit down. I need a cigarette. You don't need no cigarette. Their interaction is funny. They are really, really friends. You can tell that they're really friends because their interaction is funny. Baby, all that the heat is down, like everything, nobody's squabbling, nobody is squabbling, nobody's doing nothing, right? Cool. Everybody is like calm, is whatever. Jayda is sitting down with his feet in the pool, everybody feet in the pool, somebody's, he's like, it's calm, it's calm. All I know is that Shorty walks up and says to Jayda while Jayda is sitting down, while Jayda is sitting down, so we piece it up. So was that fake? Are we still on that? Are we still gonna get that? Like, are we still gonna be fighting? Like, and Jada was like, "Well, I already fought you, da 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 da. Like we're calm right now, da da da." Shorty at this point is still pressing the issue, and I already felt like Jada should really prepare herself because it's given Shorty is checking the temperature and really wants to get that again. Jada is literally calm right now with his feet planted in the pool of water. Shorty keeps popping it, and all of a sudden, I feel like they knew what was going to happen because I think it was Check. Check was behind them, and he went on the other side. And I believe Hootie knew what it was going to be because the way he put because he was drinking his drink and he was ready to literally get up slightly to remove himself because he knew that, again, just like the first time, Shorty is standing up. Shorty is standing up. Jada is sitting down, just like the first time. Like they're in the same situation. Shorty standing, Jada is sitting down. You're going to leap on him while he's sitting down. So, just like the first time, when I tell you they got in that water because he went to leap, they went to go leap, and Jada quickly got up and they were holding each other. Jada was literally trying to flip him in the water, was trying to body slam him in the water. So they were tugging each other for a minute until Jada got him on in that water, and that's when they fight, kick, and now they breaking it up. Whatever. When I tell you Shorty was on that, Shorty was on that. He said, "I'm gonna get you every time." And I respect Shorty. I respect Shorty to the fullest. This is where I really respected Shorty and I respected Noel. When I tell you Shorty and Noel, I give them a lot of cool points because of the fact They stood on business with Jayda. And I love me some Jayda still, but it is given a bully tease. But I still like him. I still like him. He's still on there. It's the bad boys' house. That's what they do. These are all grown men at the end of the day. They all standing on business. They not being pussy. And I love it. 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 So shout out to Shorty. Shout out to Jayda. Shout out to Noel. Because y'all stood on y'all ones. That's it. That's all. I can't wait for the next episode. Put your comments in the comment section below. What do y'all think about this episode? I think that's about it. I think that's about it. I think that's all that happens. Um, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on all of my respective platforms. Follow me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. And yes, follow me here as well. Later, guys. Bye.